styrofoam block extending out from the concrete. Out in front, 2-meter. Not solid, but 2-meter steel. So here's what happens. The steel will bend. The blocks will crush. Kind of an accordion effect. In fact, in the very term, the same thing here. Savers having an acronym. Stands for speed and energy reduction. Sums up that failure quite well. You see, they were well tested in our speedways, weren't they? Safer barriers were installed in 2004, which was quite a busy year for us out here. 4 projects took place that year, and we'll cover all 4 of them as our tour proceeds. Right now, I want to take you back to 1998 for another project of great significance. That was the year we put our lights in. Now, any race at Daytona is special, but well, there's something extra special about a nighttime race because this place literally lights up like a Christmas tree. There's very good reason for that. Surrounding the outside of Speedway, there are 202 light poles. Each one of those poles contains between 4 and a dozen 1,250-watt light bulbs. Around the inside of the Speedway, there are 288 light boxes. Each one of those boxes contains a single 2,000-watt light bulb. Now, obviously, folks, that is extremely bright. So how can we pull that off and not mess up the driver's vision? Well, just take a look into one of those boxes. See the reflections? There are mirrors in there. And those mirrors are arranged in such a way that even if a driver should spin out, looking directly into one of those boxes, that driver would not be blinded. Quite a system. The wiring alone to install our lights, if you could yank it all up and stretch it all out, would be more than 1,400 miles. Swing over here and get you a real close-up look at those safer barriers we talked about earlier. Remember, the alternative before the safer barriers were installed was hitting a solid concrete wall. So what a huge difference that has made for safety around here. Approaching Pit Road, which is 1,600 feet long, there are 43 pit boxes along Pit Road. The cars must maintain a 55-mile-per-hour speed limit. The grassy area between Pit Road and the racetrack itself we call the football field. Now that is more than just a nickname. We have actually played football games in this area. As you can see, we're getting ready for something that has something to do with football. We're about ready to go motocross racing here. In fact, every year, starting from scratch, over 5,000 tons of dirt and clay are laid right down on top of this pretty green grass as it becomes a motocross course. This is also the area where they paint those huge sponsor logos for our major racing events. This area of the Speedway we call the trail. Remember I told you the front side of the Speedway is not at all straight like the back? There's a big bend in it. It almost forms what we call a fifth turn in a way. 18 degrees of banking through this area. Now this is not near as steep as our 31-degree turns, but it's still pretty steep. So as we make our next pit stop, we're going to let you go right up to that wall and take some pictures. Please, no running or horseplay. Be especially careful if you're in flip-flops or sandals. And we're going to ask that you exit to the right of the tram only, the right of the tram only, because they're doing a lot of work out here to get the motocross race. So right of the tram only for this particular stop.